You told me Diane wasn't giving it up. You ain't had none in 3 months. Now, you told my business, I just told yours.
What? When you get back, you call her up. All right, you hook that up. Look, if your wife ain't giving you nothing, you got the legal right to get some. It's a law. You hear me? It's a law. Don't look at me like that. You got the legal right.
I'm trying to figure out what the hell country that law. What's the law in? Which one is that?
It don't matter. It don't matter. I'm telling you.
Wait a minute. Tell me the law again. Tell me the law again.
No. If your wife ain't giving it,
listen to this, fellas.
You know I'm telling the truth. Look, that's why everybody quiet. Okay. If your wife ain't giving you any, you got the legal right to get some.
Listen, man. I keep trying to tell your brothers about the 80-20 rule.
The what?
The 80-20 rule. In most cases, in marriage, you're only going to get 80% of what you need. That's it. No more, no less. Most times, 80%. Now, here comes this woman offering 20%. Now, 20% looks real good when you ain't getting it. But the problem is you're going to leave 80 thinking you're getting something better, and you end up with 20.
That makes perfect sense to me.
For number one, do not listen to this fool. I love this scene, but don't listen to him. There's no such rule or law that if your wife's not giving you some, you have a legal right to get some. My thing is for the 80-20 rule. This is not just applying to sex. This is applying to anything within your marriage, which you feel you're not getting. So like usually like some people, they're not getting the attention that they want or compliments or whatever it is may be, right? They might see someone at work. They might give them that 20% that they're not getting from their spouse. So when people step out or do whatever the case may be, and then just say hi, hypothetically, they leave that relationship and then they're going with the person who gave them what they were missing. But then later on, they'll figure out like, man, I wish I would have stayed with my spouse or partner and kind of just spoke about what I felt I was missing. I think that was missing in like this particular situation where it's like, I'm not getting X, Y, and Z. This is how I feel. How can we work on this? I think that's the part that was missing. I think the lack of communication there, that was the issue.
Now, I too, as Jay said, I want to know what law this is because I've never heard of it. I've never seen it. But if it is a law, hey, will you put it in play? I know I won't, but will you? Yes, 80-20, what he said, that if you go about with another person, and if you're not getting it, that's what it looks good, it sounds good, but that grass is already not greener because you lost 60% in between. You weren't getting 100% to begin with, you were getting 80. And now you go to 20, you're going to lose 60 more. So, guys, this is why I talk about, for me, sex is not so important anymore. It's about you and your wife and that connection you have, because believe it or not, after a while, physically, you may not be able to have as much sex as you want. So, you really have to figure that out. All you men, all you dogs out there that are having a little wandering eye when the missus ain't giving it up. But like Jay said, he touched upon it. Maybe talking to your wife, maybe trying to figure out, hey, you know, something going down with you, because when you do nice things, not only that, when you key and clue in on what's going on with your wife, believe it or not, there's nothing sexier to a woman than you paying attention to her in the right type of moment. You keyed in, and now she's all about you. And believe it or not, if you haven't had it in a while, it's gonna be on and popping when that happens. So, a little more communication with somebody, a little more sympathy towards your wife, and talk to her. Hey, it's just me. I think it would work. Hey somebodies, come check out my channel where I give you my candid thoughts and opinions on various topics and weird news reports. So stop by for some tomfoolery and ballyhoo. Cute little guy, eh?